Greetings, everyone. This is a shot of whiskey, and hey, look, I'm using OBS. I have no idea how much of this you guys will actually see, but this is actually the main reason why I haven't been posting in a while. I have been trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with this thing. It never seems to want to record quite right, so I'm just going to let it go, and hopefully somebody who's watching this video will know what the hell to do. So, without further delay, let me show you guys. This is called Condoms Commercial from a channel called Fail For You. It's not actually a condoms commercial. It is an example of why you should probably wear condoms whenever you do stuff with the lady folks, because you might end up creating something that looks like this.
Out to carve a turkey, so each bite has that perfect golden.
That is beautiful. That is a pretty bird. I have to be in the mood for turkey, but ooh, that looks good.
Skin. Start by removing the dark meat.
This is so disgusting.
Yes, you are disgusting. Look at him. Oh, he looks like a reject from a 90s anime. Oh, look at that hair. It's shrooming out. I wonder if he's shrooming out. Ew.
Why are we still celebrating Thanksgiving?
Because it's an awesome holiday.
Thanksgiving is a racist holiday that profits off the colonialization of Native American people.
No, it doesn't.
You are celebrating the deaths of millions of Native Americans in the world.
No, we're not. No, we're not. That's not what the celebration is.
And what about those innocent turkeys? You are literally killing animals for the sake of a holiday.
Yes, so what? It's food. You eat food. So what?
Turkeys are people too, and they also...
I love it. No, they're not, dude. They are not people. They are turkeys. I get it. Male turkeys are called toms, but that's not enough for them to be humans. They are not people. They are turkeys.
deserve lives. I don't know why you're showing these people the proper way to cut a turkey.
Because a lot of people don't know how.
If you still aren't convinced that white privilege is real, especially after what's happening with...
Okay, before he says what he thinks is a revolutionary concept, as far as like legalities go, white privilege is not real. So, bite me. Now, if you want to talk about like societal and cultural, yeah, there might be some points here and there throughout the ethers of reality, but as a whole, no, it's not.
Kyle Rittenhouse,
Kyle Rittenhouse was... I was going to say Kyle wasn't white, but Kyle did not get off because of white privilege. He got off because he didn't do anything illegal.
Question for you. If white privilege isn't real, then how come this little white boy can impersonate the police and get away with it? But when this black man impersonates the police, he gets arrested.
He thinks he has a good point. Okay, listen here, numbnuts. Nobody is going to look at a little child in a cop costume, especially on Halloween, and think, that's an actual police officer. I should probably put my hands up because I don't want to get shot by this obvious real cop. No one is going to do that. This guy, however, which, by the way, I have seen white people do this exact same thing, he impersonated cops with the intent to commit crimes and get away with it, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, because of the cop uniform. He was quite literally claiming to be a cop so that way he can get away with doing illegal things. That's the difference. Skin color has nothing to do with it, you moron.
If that's not proof of white privilege, then I don't know what is.
That is very true. You don't know what it is, because that's not proof of white privilege. If anything, it's proof of ageism. Look at the way he's looking at the camera. He's like, oh, aren't I pretty? Ladies, look at me. Seriously, he's looking around like he's a pretty girl trying to get the attention of guys. Oh, look at how I look at the camera. Oh, notice me, love me. I'm defending your honor with my unpopular opinion that's based off of nothing except for my desire for you to touch my pee-pee. But yeah, here's the opinion. It's okay for women to have height preferences, but men can't have weight preferences. Okay, so I personally have not really talked that much about this on my channel, mostly because I don't give two flying fucks. But here's the thing. I don't really care if women have height preferences. In fact, it's kind of understandable. But to assume that men cannot have a preference in the weight of who it is that they bang is ridiculous. Everyone has the right to have whatever preference in a partner that they want to have, especially if it's just a one-time bang. You want to talk about a lifelong partner? Honestly, in my opinion, I think there's a little bit of room for growth in that. But at the same time, if a woman doesn't take care of her weight, what will she take care of? Number 4.
Okay, TikTok, we need to have a serious talk.
From you, that ain't meaning much. Now, this red part right here, I am assuming is from Fail For You. If this is the next generation, then I hate to say it, but we deserve to be exterminated as a species. So his last little bit here is, having a crush is a form of sexual harassment.
Y'all need to realize that having a crush on a girl is literally a form of sexual harassment.
No, it isn't.
They did not consent for you to have a crush on them, so by
Doesn't
you
matter.
feeling romantic feelings for them without their consent, that is just so...
No. They do not need to give me consent for me to feel how I feel. Okay? If I find a woman to be attractive, I have every right to feel that way about her. If I like the size of her tits, I have the right to like the size of her tits. If I like her, hair color, I have the right to like her because of that hair color. It's my choice what I like. Well, actually, I take that back. People on your side of the aisle tend to say that what our preferences are is not a choice. It's just our natural inclination. So if I find a woman to be attractive, it is naturally inclined for me to find that woman to be attractive. So who the hell are you to tell me that I am harassing someone because I think they're attractive? Now, if I act upon that, then there's room for the sexual harassment accusation to maybe have some merit depending on how I act upon it. However, if I'm just kind of sitting there thinking, damn, she's fine, and don't think anything beyond that, or you're using the term crush, so I'm assuming that you're talking about like some sort of a, somebody at high school, because honestly, you look and sound like you're in middle school, but we'll say high school just to be nice. So maybe the nerd has a crush on the pretty blonde bimbo cheerleader and admires her from afar, but never really does anything because he knows that if he even tries anything, the captain of the football team or the basketball team will kick his ass because that's his woman, kind of thing, or something ridiculous like that. But here's the thing. Most of us who will be watching this channel, myself included, doesn't really apply to us. The idea of a crush is really something that's juvenile. We might find certain women to be preferable. We might like certain celebrity ladies a little bit more than others. Like for me, for many years, it was Christina Ricci. When I started this channel, it was Tessa Fowler. But, that doesn't mean that I'm harassing Christina Ricci, who more than likely lives in California somewhere. That's not harassment. I am really going off about this, but this kid is a moron.
So wrong on so many levels.
Name one. Oh, yeah, that's where it ends. It's so wrong on so many levels. Name one. Name one logical way that it's sexual harassment for a boy to have a crush on a girl. And does it work the other way around? If a girl has a crush on a guy and actually acts upon that, like to the point where she's a crazy-ass stalker, is that a form of sexual harassment, or is it perfectly fine because all womans are queens, or something stupid like that? Well, anyways, my break is almost over. I should probably go ahead and log off and say farewell to y'all, and hopefully I'll actually have this posted up. Oh, and before I actually do leave, I did create a GETTR account. So if I remember to, I'll provide a link in the description down below. I honestly haven't done anything with it since I created it. I wonder if they have an app on phones. Yeah, I'll take a look at that later. In the meantime, never forget that if you abuse alcohol, it will abuse you back. Later.